Promises. You've probably heard about them in JavaScript, but what exactly are they and why do we need them? Before we dive in, let's rewind a bit. In JavaScript, when we need to handle asynchronous operations, things like fetching data from an API, reading a file, or waiting for a timer, we used to rely on callbacks. And we actually still do, but that often leads to what's called callback hell. And trust me, it's as bad as it sounds. A promise in JavaScript is like a real-life promise. Imagine you order a pizza. You don't sit there waiting, staring at the oven. Instead, you go do something else, and when the pizza is ready, you get a notification. A JavaScript promise works the same way. It's a placeholder for a value that will be available in the future. In code, a promise is an object that represents a task that may complete successfully or fail in the future. It can be in one of three states. The first state is pending, which means the operation hasn't completed yet and is still ongoing. The final state is either resolved, which means the operation has completed successfully, or rejected, which means the operation has failed. Let's look at some code. Here's how you create a promise in JavaScript. First, we create a new promise object. A promise takes a function with two parameters: resolve for success and reject for failure. Next, we set the variable success equal true. Inside the setTimeout function, we simulate a delay of 2 seconds. After that, we check our success variable. If it's true, we call resolve with the string pizza is ready. If false, we call reject with the string sorry, we ran out of dough. So this promise waits for 2 seconds and then either resolves or rejects based on the success variable. Alright, now that we have a promise, how do we use it? We can handle it using .then and .catch. If the promise resolves, the .then block runs, logging the result to the console. If it rejects, .catch handles the error, logging the error to the console. Now promises are great, but writing .then and .catch can still get messy. Thankfully, JavaScript has the async await syntax, making our code cleaner and easier to read. And those are the basics of JavaScript promises. They help us write cleaner, more readable, and efficient asynchronous code. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content like this.